NBA basketball, a Monday night broadcast of the NBA. It's the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Phoenix Suns. And that's it for now. Let's send you out to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. Enjoy the first.
And the players exchanging a few friendly words prior to tip-off, the getting-to-know-you stage of the proceedings. 2K Sports checks in with our loyal viewers with a broadcast from Phoenix, the home of the Suns, the U.S. Airways Center. Now a chance to check out tonight's starting lineups. We'll get to see Clyde Drexler, a lot of skill and talent he possesses.
Well, at any time of the game, Kevin, he's a player they can depend on. Always has his head on straight, understands clock and score. Really got a good head for the game.
You know, one of his other qualities, Steve, is how quickly he starts to break. I mean, he doesn't need numbers either. He can be a coast-to-coast, rack-to-rack guy all by himself.
They'll play this one here in Phoenix before the Suns head back out on the road. This is a team in search of an identity. They've dropped 7 of the last 8, and they have looked completely out of sync.
Yeah, you know, it's really tough what they're going through right now. The situation they're in, doubt starts to creep in, especially as the losses mount, and that just makes them as a team more and more vulnerable.
You're right, Clark. And, you know, they seem to be in such a terrible state of mind at this point. No confidence. It feels like the players may not be trusting the coaching staff, trusting each other. It's been very disjointed in terms of the style of play that we've seen from them lately.
Here's Russell. Parker. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And the offense just getting right to the rim, but at least they saved the layup with the foul.
That's old school basketball rules. I mean, at the end of the day, no easy layups. Earn it from the line.
And the first one at the line is good. That one is no good. For the Phoenix Suns, they come into this one following a loss to the Nuggets in Denver.
Well, you hate to say it, but they showed a lack of heart at the defensive end in losing that game. Just no effort.
You know, I know the fans don't want to hear it, but you're exactly right. There was no energy, no assertiveness, no aggressiveness. The defense was just lifeless. It's not a night that they're going to look back on fondly.
The Hawks shooting their first foul shot of the night. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Now Miller. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Nuggets in Denver. Russell. 5 to shoot. With the shot. He squares up and sinks it. Russell's got his first 2 points of the night.
A little lucky, frankly, but they did get it to go.
Drexler dishes to Elijah Wan. Now the feed to Brown. Off target with his 3.
Yeah, no excuses there. Got a really good look at the basket after being freed up by the pick.
We say it all the time. The execution was excellent. The result not as good, but good ball movement anyway.
Now here's Parker. He had a 27-point outing in the last game against the Nuggets in Denver.
He put a lot of pressure on his opponent defensively, too. He had 3 steals in that game.
So it's Atlanta now. Phoenix able to drain the 3. Pass to Johnson.
Hit me, I'm open.
Siakam back to Johnson. Wants to get it to Elijah Wan, and does. Fades. That is good.
Well, he gets the fadeaway to go. I'd still rather see him go straight up with it.
And for Atlanta, they come in off a good outing against Los Angeles.
And you know what was most impressive? They wasted very few possessions in that game. They ran their offense close to perfection.
That's what we call a mute button game in front of a hostile crowd. They never let the fans get into it. Had them on their hands the whole time.
Drexler drives in and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. The Hawks have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
Yeah, this is a very good free throw shooting team, guys. I mean, you look at the numbers, impressive.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
First free throw is good. And the Suns making a change here. Both free throws good from Drexler. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Kevin, I caught up with the head coach for the Hawks. I asked him what they needed to key in on defensively, and he said, well, we've got to limit penetration by Tony Parker. He's really the, quote, head of a snake, and with his floater, he doesn't need to get all the way to the rim to score. It's crucial that we do our best to keep him outside the lane. Guys, that's no easy assignment. We'll see how much success they have defensively.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Shot clock at 2. Gets it to go. Johnson's got his first bucket in this one. Clark, a lot of give and take between these sides early.
Kevin, how about 6 lead changes in this half already?
Yeah, good one here. Guys, this is going to be fun to watch. 2 evenly matched teams, both teams playing hard.
Good ball movement. You put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
There's a good screen. Here's Drexler. Misses off the right iron.
And that's a shot he had to take.
For sure, it was a good decision, just poor execution.
Johnson against Parker. Outside, White. Second chance shot, and the layup is up and in. Russell's got his second bucket of the night.
Perseverance paying off on the offensive boards, guys.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Back to Drexler. From past the arc. Shot's good. Drexler's got 8 points.
Tell you what, he is so difficult to guard, especially on a shot like that one.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Atlanta.
Well, they thought they'd handle this club last year both times, but they actually split the 2 season meetings.
Now let's step back and have a look at the top passing teams in the NBA this season. The Hawks, number 1.
And the beauty of watching this club is seeing the ball move the way it does. This is a very unselfish basketball team.
The Suns have gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. You know, you would think, as you said, Steve, that no matter what building they were in, this is a team they should have beaten both times.
It probably had a little something to do with the fact that they're just not a very familiar opponent. I mean, that's one way to look at it.
It's stolen by Olajuwon. Drexler up top. He's got 8. On the wing, Johnson. Brown fires the 3. They get it back. Olajuwon missed inside.
That's what they call the $1 million move with the 10-cent finish.
Russell, a screen on Johnson. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Kevin, let's look at where the Hawks stand in the NBA rankings right now. First in assists, 4th in three-point field goal percentage. And they're in the top 3rd in the league in blocks. They're a team that really doesn't give many good looks.
Yeah, and the one thing that really jumps out at me when you talk about all these stats, Clark, is the assist. And this is a team that has been very unselfish. They're sharing the ball, they're moving, they're really getting a good flow to their offense. And as a result, they're finding pretty high percentage shots almost every possession.
Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 9 points for Tony Parker.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball, just having their way down low.
Now, here is Olajuwon. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Lakers in Los Angeles. Back to Parker. He dishes it to Russell. Passes it to Parker. He kicks to White.
Well, he's got to watch himself now. I mean, that's 2 fouls already, and he can't afford another one.
And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Suns.
And they're doing a fantastic job of finding the open man and getting easy looks.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
And the Hawks making a change here. And both free throws good for White.
Well, you kind of expect that from him. You pretty much know what the result's going to be when he goes to the line.
Pass to Jovic. The Hawks working the ball around. Kept alive by Atlanta. Here's Dick. There's the dish to Crowder. He passes to Mamukashvili. Kicks it to Crowder. Beyond the arc. Tony Parker grabs the miss.
That was a good rebound right there, but they haven't been very strong on the glass so far.
Well, they've got to meet the energy that they're facing right now. It's so important to battle on the board.
Good. And the Suns lead by 6.
You know, he's really adept at keeping possessions alive by hitting the boards and cashing in on some of those putbacks.
And Steve, you look at him, he is a banger. I mean, he really enjoys the physical aspect of the game.
Pass to Tick. Here's Jovic, light covering. Here's Sexton. Atlanta again missing. Phoenix leading by 6. Outside, White. He feeds it to O'Neal. And the pass to Parker. Back to O'Neal. And it's good on the assist by Parker. O'Neal's got his first points of the night.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should really continue to work it down low, Clark. That's really going to free up the rest of their offense.
Pass to Tick. Trying to get back on track. Gets the bucket.
Well, the bounce pass was the key to the play.
58 seconds left to play in the first quarter. There's a screen. And Parker, here we go. Here's White. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Yeah, the shots have been falling, that's for sure. The offense really in a good groove.
Atlanta with the ball. 8-point game. Here's Sexton. On target from 13 feet. 32 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. White gets the screen from Nurkic. Outside, White. The shot by Parker. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Nice pass. That one was right on target.
Pass to Jovic. Backing down. Here's Dick. Here's Jovic, covered by Parker. No good from outside. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Phoenix ahead, up by 8. 2K Sports, back in a moment here from the U.S. Airways Center.
Tune in Thursday, December 21st. The Indiana Pacers go up against the Milwaukee Bucks. A Central Division battle. Be there.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
And I thought they built this lead mainly because of their work on the glass. They really dominated the rebounding totals.
And it takes an effort from all 5 guys to get a rebounding advantage like that. Everybody has to rebound the ball. That's how you finish off your defense.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter to play. Setting the floor for the Suns. They've got Collins. Tony Parker is out there with Miller. And it's Claver in at the 4. It's Parker with the drive. And he's knocked off course by the D. The foul called. He'll shoot free throws. And with this break, let's bring up the list of the dominant rookie rebounders in the NBA this season. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. That one is off. And the second free throw, good. The Hawks trail by 7. Sexton, covered by Parker. Here's Sexton. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Take a look at the Hawks. They've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason. And checking out Boston, a game behind.
When I look at Atlanta, boy, they've been one of the big stories of the early season so far, and for all the right reasons, too.
Yeah, that's right. They've been better than anybody could have predicted to this point. They don't have a lot of star power, but they play together. The pieces seem to fit. And, you know, they were flying under the radar, but all of a sudden now people are starting to recognize how good they are.
Plastic running. Dishes it to Parker. Fires from deep. Rebound, Atlanta.
Now, defensively, they did a great job of staying tight on him.
Here's Gilvich, defended by Claver. Here's Gilvich, shoots the 3. That's good. Moser's got himself on the board with 3 there.
They're not going to run that play very often, but hey, they'll take it. Way to notch that 3.
Parker drives in. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
A chance to take a look at how the Suns are doing right now early in the season. 15th in field goal percentage, 17th in steals. And as far as fewest turnovers per game, not a strong suit. They've struggled here. Top 20 in the league. Those numbers can get you beat.
Olajuwon's checked in for the Hawks. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. The Hawks trail by 3. Here's Crowder. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
This is great stuff, guys. You can tell he's hurting, but he continues to play well.
Parker outside. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Parker's got 15.
Great move to the hoop, and I love the finger roll finish.
Olajuwon with a screen on Parker. Pass to kick. Another 3 for Atlanta.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
Parker passes to Claver. Lets it go with the 3. Gets it to go. Claver's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The drive by Olajuwon. Here's Sexton. And the Hawks getting another basket right there. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Miller with the ball. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. And the Suns lead by 4. Moser kicks to Crowder. Pass to Gilvich. Shoots it up. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
They're having much more success here in the second after missing on a few chances that they had earlier. They've locked in and zoned in here now.
And it's Miller penetrating. Here's Roddy. Uncovered. And Hakeem Olajuwon pulls it down. Olajuwon's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Feeds it to Crowder. Gets a very good look and converts. Crowder's got 6 in the quarter.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Boy, the ball movement's been fantastic here the last few possessions.
Miller kicks to Collins. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Parker drives in. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Parker's got 17 now.
What a big-time mismatch it's been in the post. Where's the defensive adjustment? They're getting housed down there.
They sure are. You got to come up with something. A double team, maybe a substitution, but this is getting ridiculous.
Pass to Miller. Miller off a bit from Collins. And it's Miller penetrating. And there's the feed to Collins. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. For Atlanta, they've gotten nearly everything to fall for them here in the second quarter. They're a great 7 of 8 from the floor. Here's Gilvich. He's got 5. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Not sure why he's insisting on shooting from out there. It's just not working for him right now.
Parker double teamed. Collins kicks to Miller. Pass to Roddy. Shoots a 3. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in. And it's a 5-point Suns lead. And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. Look at Tony Parker. What a contribution.
He's in one heck of a groove with the scoring. They're going to talk it over and try to figure out how to slow him down.
And we have a moment to take a look at the best three-point shooting teams in the NBA. The 4th spot held by the Hawks.
You know, some teams live and die by the 3, but it's important to be able to utilize the three-point shot. It's a great weapon in the game of basketball. And this coach has given this team freedom to look at the three-pointers on a regular basis, and they're pretty good at it.
Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession. And here's what's upcoming now for the Hawks. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand.
I think a lot of people will be paying close attention to that Boston game, guys.
Phoenix leading by 5. And White kicks to Miller. George, Drexler defending. Brown against White. Right through the D for the layup. White's got 7.
Boy, that was impressive. Major height disadvantage, but he still got the shot up over his man.
Well, he's got the poise to handle any matchup, and he's not easily intimidated. You could see that there.
Siakam. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, and he's one player who doesn't need a lot of space to get to the basket. He's really crafty. The way he can blast his way straight through traffic, he's really strong.
And he gets after it hard, Steve. If there's even a chance he could get to a loose ball, he'll throw himself right at it.
And he hits the first of 3.
This is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line right here.
He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third. Phoenix leading by 4. Miller dishes to White. He kicks it to Russell. Good D by Olajuwon.
This is why you need size inside, the ability to contest shots and force misses.
Steve, that's exactly right. Even when you get in close, it's still a tough shot.
The Hawks again can't hit. Right side, White. Wide open. And he hits the jumper for 2. 5 points in the game.
Intelligent passing there to make that hoop possible.
The screen from Brown. Drexler passes to Olajuwon. Shoots from 14. And that one's good. Olajuwon's got 6.
Sometimes folks forget about his decent mid-range jumper. He can knock those down all game given a chance.
And White kicks to Russell. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. And the Suns lead by 6.
Boy, it's been a poor defensive effort. When that ball has gone inside into the post, they've been in trouble.
Yep, points in the paint clearly going against them now.
Johnson. Again, the Hawks score. 1:24 left to play in the first half. And the Suns call time.
You know, he wants to tinker a little bit, and he's taking the time to do so right here.
Yeah, I think you're right. He just didn't like some of the things he saw out there, a bit uncomfortable, and wanted to talk it over. Over the last month, we'll take a look at where the Hawks rank in the NBA stats. 3rd in assists, 6th in fewest turnovers per game. And they're in the top half of the league in scoring as well. Not too shabby.
And when you look at the stats across the board, Clark, the one that jumps out at me, which you mentioned, is the assists per game. This is a team that really relies on offensive distribution, great spacing, good ball movement, and unselfishness, and that shows up in that assist total.
Here is Russell. He has 6. Pass to White. .110 left in the first half. Suns keep it alive. And that one's good. Russell.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear.
Drexler outside. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Look at what Drexler has done so far. He's got 8 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And a lot of times, he's one of those players who can get hot and stay hot from the three-point line. So I look for him to continue to search for shots out there.
He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. They can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they need to play it smart. Make sure you get a good shot first, and then maybe a second possession.
Screened by Russell. Clock at 6. Here's Poot. And a miss there on the triple. The Hawks trail by 5. Moving it up. Drexler kicks to Johnson. Siakam back to Johnson. Brown outside. He dishes it to Johnson. Pulls it up. And the first half ends in a close one. Suns lead by 5. And coming up now, it's the Sprint Halftime Show with Damon Bruce. We'll return with the start of the third quarter in just a while.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Hello and welcome. We've got a great one underway at U.S. Airways Center. The Suns are off to a good start. They're playing hungry, and why wouldn't they be? They've lost their last 4 games in a row. Tony Parker having himself a big-time game. His shooting percentage off the charts right now. He's got the magic touch from the field, no question about it. And hanging tough, the Atlanta Hawks. They've capitalized on their trips to the charity stripe, and that's been crucial. Hakeem Olajuwon is getting it done through 2 quarters. He has 6 points and has been looking really good in terms of shot selection, shooting it well from the field. NBA action just getting started here. Some games coming up a little bit later on tonight. Over at AT&T Center, the Spurs will face off against the Timberwolves. A nice battle in the West there. Tip-off is at 7 o'clock Eastern. And another game that's coming up, a 7:30 Eastern tip time. Thanks so much for joining me here in studio. Second half action is coming right up, and we hope you enjoy the rest of the game.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. It's been a clinic from Tony Parker.
Yeah, what a remarkable half, the way he attacked the rim and scored in the paint. Defenders, they were trying to slow him down any way possible, but he still got through.
Easier said than done when he's the penetrator. His speed and agility make him extremely hard to defend.
And so in the game for the Hawks. Brown out there with Magic Johnson. And it's Drexler. Then it's Olajuwon. And White with the block. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And here's a rundown of the rookies already having a huge impact in their first season. These are the NBA's rookie scoring leaders. These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. The first one falls. And he makes both free throws. The Hawks trail by 7. Now here's Johnson. Brown, White covering, and the shot is good. Brown's got his first basket of the night.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Parker's shot is off.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Miller outside. Can't cash in from close range.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
The dish now to Olajuwon. He passes it to Drexler. There's the pick. Shot on the wing. Off the left rim and out.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at him. You know, sometimes rest can do more harm, but it certainly looks that way for them. They've been cold coming out and have yet to find the bottom of the net.
Clyde Drexler on the wing. Drexler with another miss.
He can't get anything to drop. And the way he's scoring, I'm not sure it's something he should try to shoot his way out of.
No, that might only serve to make things worse, Steve. Sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
That's good. 19 points for Tony Parker.
He is feeling a terrific percentage from the field.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Drexler, that's good.
And he had one in the first as well. He can be dangerous. Keep an eye on him.
Phoenix leading by 4. Parker kicks to Miller. Back to Parker. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller. And that's now 21 points for Tony Parker.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
Back to Olajuwon. Drexler. Backing him down is Johnson. The Hawks working the ball around. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap up since the start of the second half. They're starting to find the range.
Steve, the lasers are starting to do their thing. That's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
White drives in. That's good. White's got 11.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effective.
Yeah, and until they do, the problems inside are only going to get worse.
Backing him down is Johnson. Again, the Hawks score.
Yeah, I love that. Perfect time for that hook shot.
Suns leading by 3. It's Miller on the wing. He's covered by Brown. Nice work there coming off the screen.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
And giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
Kicks it to Johnson. He feeds it to Olajuwon. Russell's there. Soft touch off the glass. Olajuwon's got 8 points.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
No question. Pound it into the painted area and continue to put pressure on that defense.
Russell a screen on Brown. White dishes to Miller. Back to White. Shot clock at 5. The shot will not go. Some solid defense from Brown. There's the pass to Johnson. Brown sets a screen for Johnson. Clyde Drexler on the wing. And that one hits back iron.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
It's Parker with the drive. Rejected by Drexler. Here's Russell. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Russell's got 10 points.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
Atlanta calls timeout. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at the Rockets, earning the first place position with a terrific record, and we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and they're definitely the team to beat. And checking out Phoenix, 6.5 games behind them.
Well, right now for the Suns, they've just confounded their hometown fans. I mean, this was not a team that was supposed to be on the bottom looking up.
Yeah, it's too bad for their fans because I think they felt like this would be a good season, one that they could be excited about and maybe even look to the future for even better times. But this has been a real struggle to this point.
Hawks making a switch here. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Well, I got to say, one thing that stuck out all game is the consistent penetration they've got.
Well, it seems to me that they're taking a lot of pride in their rebounding tonight, especially at the offensive end, guys.
Parker passes to Nurkic. Defended by Manu Ginobili. Parker against Johnson. 17-foot shot on the way. Matt Pelham. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Suns lead by 4.
Now they'll take as many of those high percentage shots as they can get, guys.
And here's Brown outside. The shot is off. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Up next for them, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. That sets in motion a 4-game road trip for them.
Yeah, you know the fans out in Memphis really hoping their team can win that one. Perfect screen there. Set them up with a nice look.
Poor job by the defender to not fight over or around that screen.
Stolen by O'Neal. Fast break, here come the Suns. Nurkic passes to O'Neal. Finished off the break. And now a 9-point Suns lead.
I'd say that fast break went according to plan.
It sure did. A good job getting it started and a better job finishing it off.
Pass to Jovic. Dishes it to Brown. Feeds to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Shot to stop the run. And too long on the shot.
That's one he knows he should have made.
To the middle. Great pass to set up the lay-in. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. Atlanta calls timeout.
You know, he just isn't pleased at all with the looks they've given up defensively inside. So I think this timeout is all about trying to get his group to tighten up defensively.
They just don't look very sharp to me on the defensive side. Kevin, and looking back over the last month, let's check out how Phoenix stacked up. 3rd in shooting percentage, 11th in three-point field goal percentage, and they're in the top half of the league in fewest turnovers. When you can be in that company, you're giving yourself a chance to be a winning team.
Well, to me, the name of the game is putting the ball in the basket when all is said and done. And you look at those shooting numbers that you just talked about, Clark, that makes this team really difficult to defend. They're getting smart offensive possessions time and time again. And when you get high percentage shots and you knock them down, you're going to be tough to beat.
And White kicks to O'Neal. Miller outside. And he uses the glass on the layup. Miller's got 4 points this quarter. The Hawks trail by 13. Johnson dishes to Drexler. Back to Johnson. Pass to Jovic. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson.
You know, even though he doesn't really have the long-range ability on a consistent level, he can knock down some open ones.
And it's Miller penetrating. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. The Suns have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game. And he can't get the first one. Olajuwon's checked in for Mosier. Good on the second free throw. And Atlanta has possession. They trail by 11. Brown kicks to Olajuwon. The fader. And it's White with the rebound.
It's been a great day for them on the boards, Clark. That's definitely been a major factor in building this big lead.
And, you know, from a number standpoint, the advantage might not be that large, but they have been manhandling them inside.
And the Suns making a change here. Parker's checked in. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Fast break, here come the Suns. Parker's running. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Russell, he's checked in for the Suns. .23 seconds left in the third. O'Neal with it. Picked up by Olajuwon. And O'Neal gets it to go. Pass to Olajuwon. Nice D from Russell.
Terrific defense at the rim. They got right in his path.
You know, that's part of what great defenders do. They get not only in your path, but in your head a little bit, too.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Suns ahead. They lead by 13. 2K Sports. Back in a moment here from the U.S. Airways Center.
On tap Friday, December 23rd, the Indiana Pacers go up against the Brooklyn Nets. It's an Eastern Conference duel. Make sure to catch it.
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Here's Drexler. We've got White. He's out there with Tony Parker. Russell is out there with Miller. That's who's out there for Phoenix. The feed to Crowder. Has to kick. The Hawks working the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the shot's good from Crowder.
What a display of offense we've seen today, and it's only getting better.
Well, both defenses have been on their heels all day, and it's begun to take its toll.
And here is Parker. Portis defended by Crowder. Crowder pulls it in. The Hawks trail by 10. Here's Drexler. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. Here's what Phoenix has lined up on their schedule. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. And that'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. He kicks it to Crowder. Shoots. Tries to save it. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Miller against Drexler. Lets it fly. Atlanta with the rebound.
Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance.
They set the pick. Passes it to Crowder. And the lead is down inside single digits. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. Phoenix has gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Here's White. There's the block. But he stays with it. Back to Parker. 6 to shoot on the wing. Miller. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got his 5th assist in this one. The Hawks trail by 10. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. And the Hawks making a change here. Suns leading by 10. The baseline J. And it's Johnson with the rebound.
And a nice job there defensively, just getting a hand up enough to bother the shot.
Yeah, that was very nice. Impressive. It made it a much more difficult shot.
Crowder kicks to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Olajuwon the pass to Brown. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. 13 feet away. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Parker drives in. Out to Miller. There's the 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. They set the pick. Here's Parker. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Parker's got 23.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Coach can't be pleased with their inconsistency on the defensive glass. They've been caught taking pictures out there. They're watching, as opposed to getting in there and securing the orange.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Yes, Kevin. Well, the Hawks coach had some advice for his team over that last break. He was emphatic. We're not getting it done, fellas. We've simply got to step up, get engaged, and try to battle back. Guys, we'll see if the pep talk gets him going.
He dishes it to White. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. And taken away by Brown. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the... Oh!
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark. Brilliant throwdown.
Yeah, just exerting his authority out there.
Suns leading by 8. Parker outside. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Parker's got 25 points in the game.
Good defense, but you gotta love the finish with the finger roll over the top.
Drexler dishes to Olajuwon. Buries it down low.
Well, you know, he has shot the ball well, but it has not been contagious. And his teammates, they haven't had the same groove, and that's why we're looking at this result so far.
And the Suns call time. And here are the Suns now. Now White. Miller outside. Parker right side. Pulls up. Rebound Atlanta. Olajuwon's got 7 rebounds in the game. Johnson attacking. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. First one falls for him. And Johnson drops them both.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Suns leading by 6. It's Parker with the drive. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon.
What a game for Tony Parker. 25 points and 5 assists.
Oh, man, he is putting on a show.
Well, it looks like he's simply decided he's going to take care of business solo.
Free throw good by Parker.
Finally, he's starting to convert after working his way to the line time and time again. We'll see if he can maintain the pace.
And so he hits both.
They're doing a great job here in the second half. They've brought their free throw percentage up quite a bit. And that's winning basketball. That's one of the ingredients in winning basketball. Good free throw shooting.
Olajuwon kicks to Drexler. Atlanta again missing.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Any extra possessions that you can get, either through steals or rebounds, are so critical in this game.
The floater, and the basket is good. The call goes his way, and we could be looking at a three-point play.
And offensively, Kevin, he's got a lot he can bring to the table, given the situation. You know, he can give you 20-plus without showing you the same move twice. And it's that varied offensive game that really keeps defenses off balance.
And you've got to respect his willingness to give up his body. Step in, absorb the contact, and put his body on the line and draw charges. That's definitely one of his specialties.
Oh, boy, he is just cold as ice. I don't think he's going to be the one to help them cut into the lead.
Here's the screen, and it's Miller penetrating, and he connects on a jumper. The screen did the trick. Miller's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, it looks like he's starting to get things going here after that scoreless first half.
Johnson, the pass to Drexler. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Siakam drills the three-pointer.
Boy, they've come out of halftime just smoking hot from behind the arc.
Hey, trust me on this one, partner. They are going to continue to let him fly.
White with it. The pass to Nurkic. He's against Olajuwon. Shot clock at 6. No good from Nurkic.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
That's good.
Back-to-back threes for him. The defense is slacking off a little.
It does look like their energy is lacking at this point.
Parker dishes to White. Back to Parker. Kicks to White. And good on the basket. Hook it. White's got 5 points in the quarter.
Look at the points in the paint, the inside game. It's been very one-sided here for a while now.
Well, the defense just hasn't been physical enough at the rim. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have come from the paint.
Atlanta calls timeout.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
Now the dish to Olajuwon. Back to Drexler. Lets the three fly. Another three for Atlanta.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
That was the 9th straight point from behind the arc, Clark. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense.
Parker kicks to White. He feeds it to Miller. Just 5 on the clock. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Here's White. It's rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Well, he did have a three-pointer in the first half, but so far here in the second, he's come up empty.
Let's look at some numbers in this one for Brown. He's got 10 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
But he's done a better job than the numbers indicate, really. I think he's been really sound defensively, and he's helped his club.
He hits the first one, and that brings them within 5.
Some great free throw shooting so far in this second half.
I think they should keep trying to initiate contact and get back to the line until they start missing from there. But as it is, they're perfect so far, so keep it up.
Russell, who's checked in for Phoenix.
Getting it done at the line as he usually does. And that could be huge in a tight game like what we have here.
And the Suns call time. They're in front by 4. 1:19 left to play in the final quarter. There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter. Back to Parker. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
You know, they've really improved at the line from the first half. Things have gotten a lot better. They've gotten there a good number of times, and they've converted a high percentage of them.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
And that's helped with their passing game, too, because they're getting a lot of assists by sharing the ball and moving it.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that puts them up by 5. And the Hawks with possession. They're on an 11-3 run. Drexler outside. Puts up a 3. Nails it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
They're starting to give him a little too much space here in the second half. That's his 3rd three-pointer since the break.
Parker off the tip from Russell. It's Parker with the drive. Yes!
That is a clutch shot if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, very gutsy there. What more can you say? He got it done at the best time.
Back to Drexler. And stolen by Miller. And now we've got the intentional foul. And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. He's able to hit the second one, and that puts them up by 5. Here's Johnson. Rod is on the line here.
Well, how about the intensity and focus of the crowd here?
So loud in this place.
Boy, and that is a bunch of rebounds for a player who's not the biggest guy out there.
And that's an intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. Clark, one thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And you love to see that, Kevin. I mean, I love watching unselfish play, and I know Steve enjoys that too.
Yeah, that's the best part of the game. I mean, a 5-man team game where the ball moves, has so much unselfish play. It's beautiful to watch.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 7-point lead. Atlanta calls timeout. They're behind by 7. 12 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
Well, they can game plan all they want, but there's not enough time left for them to come back and win this game.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure exactly what they think they're going to pull off here.
Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Jovic. Here's Dick. He's guarded by Collins. Buries it from outside. Poked away. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Here's White. And so it's Phoenix who scraped by with the win.